Hemophilia is a genetic disorder that is caused by changes or mutations in the F8 gene located on the X chromosome, which is one of the two sex chromosomes. This condition is generally seen in males and can cause severe bleeding and swelling in major joints. There are 5 major symptoms that are seen in hemophilia, which include sudden pain, swelling, and warmth in large joints such as knees, elbows, hips, and shoulders, and in your arm and leg muscles. Bleeding from an injury, especially if you have a severe form of hemophilia, painful and prolonged headaches, repeated vomiting, and extreme fatigue. If you suffer from these symptoms, it is advised that you see a doctor as soon as possible. The chromosome on which hemophilia occurs is the X chromosome, which is one of the sex chromosomes. This genetic condition is more common in males than females, as males only have one copy of the X chromosome, whereas women have two, and can offset any damage to the affected chromosome. Changes in the F8 gene are responsible for hemophilia. The F8 gene provides instructions for making a protein called conjugation factor 8. Conjugation factors are proteins that work together in the blood clotting process. After an injury, blood clots protect the body by sealing off damaged blood vessels and preventing excessive blood loss. Hemophilia is inherited in an X-linked recessive pattern. The genes associated with these conditions are located on the X chromosome, which is one of the two sex chromosomes. If the mother is a carrier, then there is a 50% chance that each son will have hemophilia, and a 50% chance that each daughter will be a carrier of the hemophilia gene. But if the father has hemophilia, all daughters will carry the hemophilia gene, and no sons will have hemophilia. And if the mother is a carrier, and the father has hemophilia, there's a 50% chance that each son will have hemophilia, a 50% chance that each daughter will be a carrier of the hemophilia gene, and a 50% chance that each daughter will have hemophilia. In this family tree, the hemophilia is introduced by a female, which means that there is a 50% chance that the daughter may have the disease. The daughter, however, is now a carrier and passes the genetic disorder onto the next generation, where one of the males develops the disease. This pattern will continue on until a new biotechnology is developed. Doctors make a diagnostic after a blood test is taken to see if any clotting factors are missing or at low levels. A doctor may also look at your family history, but in 1/3 of people diagnosed, there is no family history of the disorder. Doctors look for certain aspects of the blood test before giving a diagnostic. These include how long it will take for your blood to clot, whether your blood has low levels of any clotting factors, or whether any clotting factors are completely missing from your blood. The main treatment for hemophilia is called replacement therapy. Specific amounts of factor VIII are slowly dripped or injected into a vein. These injections help replace the clotting factor that is missing or low, but there are complications with replacement therapy that include developing antibodies that attack the clotting factor, developing viral infections from human clotting factors, or damage to joints, muscles, or other parts of the body resulting from delays in treatment. A research team took a naturally occurring conjugation factor XA and engineered it into a product that safely controlled bleeding in mice models. Another biotechnology that scientists are looking at is called gene therapy. Gene therapy offers the promise of correcting genetic diseases with a one-off treatment by delivering a functional DNA copy. I strongly believe you should invest in funding for research into hemophilia, as it is a growing problem in today's society, and many people suffer from this disease. There is also some very interesting biotechnology that is revolutionizing treatment for the growing disease. The websites I used to find my information were haemophilia.org, labbiotech.eu, and haemophiliafed.org.